So we are back on the road and we are headed north to get back into ski country. Headed to Utah, leaving Arizona. It's been awesome, obviously, coming back down. Arizona's like home for me, so, but we're gonna take a short little detour because it snowed in Arizona yesterday, last night. Gold Canyon was completely covered. Shout out to Overland Uncharted for the insane photos this morning from that area. But look what I'm staring at. I mean, these are the mountains directly in front of me, just north of Phoenix. Absolutely unbelievable. Completely wild. Like driving through the desert right now, headed north to Utah, and to see snow-covered mountains in the desert adjacent to one another, absolutely stunning. So we're gonna make a little detour in Sedona tonight, or today, try and get there for sunset, because there's nothing better than snow-covered red rocks in Sedona to photograph, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a crazy good sunset tonight. So yeah, that's where we're headed. Gotta turn the dead down. Don't want to get hit with copyright on YouTube. So, drove 525. It was kind of cool. Super muddy, super slick, but Althea's a beast. Handled it no issues. Had a little photog session in Sedona. Pretty amazing. I kind of wish that I could have waited till sunset, but it doesn't look like sunset's gonna pop off at all. Super cloudy. Blue hour could be good. We're kind of in the middle of blue hour right now, but the light's super flat, so we just focused on the rocks and certain parts of Sedona. So I think I've got some good frames. I'm excited to edit and see what they look like, but I think we're gonna head up to Bryce Canyon and maybe try and shoot in Bryce Canyon first thing in the morning, like sunrise for sure. So yeah, we're gonna head up there, camp hopefully somewhere outside the park, I don't know, and they've got tons of snow up there, so the photos could be pretty epic on our way to Utah. So yeah, I've already got a little backcountry session planned for Saturday, so gotta get there by Saturday, so we're on our way. But anyway, I'll definitely post some videos of driving on 525. Pretty amazing. Not too many campers out there on 525 right now, but absolutely beautiful. If your rig can make it back there in the wintertime, it's definitely a place to go check out, especially with the snow on the ground. It's stunning and absolutely beautiful. So yeah, yeah, we're headed to Utah, but it's snowy here in Sedona. Good morning. When I say morning, it is very early in the morning. It's like 6 o'clock, 6:15. So we just rolled into Bryce National Park, Bryce Canyons National Park, and we're at Inspiration Point, and we're gonna shoot sunrise. So yeah, again, on our way to Utah and Park City, get back into some good ski conditions. We're gonna ski Saturday in the backcountry with Damon, and yeah, so slowly getting back into the cold. It was cold last night. I woke up, it was 1 degree, and yeah, but it was nice and toasty in Althea. So good night, and looks like it's gonna be a clear morning, so hopefully we'll get some shots at Bryce Canyons National Park. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. I'm the only one in the parking lot. It's 5 degrees outside, so can't imagine there'll be too many visitors. So we're gonna make some coffee, get ready to go. Got about 20 minutes before the sun starts to come up, and yeah, we'll catch you later. Nice brisk morning, but this is what we're gonna get to shoot this morning. It's epic. I got a little bit of cloud cover, so it should just be completely lit here in about 10 minutes. So let's go get set up. Well, good morning. I think it's like 10 degrees out, and we've been shooting for about 20 minutes. Got full on gloves, got the melly, got the puffy, got puffy pants on. It's cold, but god damn, this was worth every second. Can't wait to show you guys these images. Unbelievable. We are back in the van. Althea, thank the Lord, is nice and toasty. We've got some coffee that we made earlier, nice and warm. But good God, it's cold out. We were shooting for maybe 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Time is now 7:15. We started shooting about 86:40. So yeah, it's about all I could stand. My fingers were really cold, and I had full on like photography gloves on where only my tips of my index and thumb were exposed. So yeah, it's cold out there, but I can't wait to show you the photographs. The images are gonna be, I hope, insane. The sunrise was spectacular this morning. We had just enough cloud cover to kind of really light up the sky, and yeah, it should be really great. So, but kind of what I wanted to chat about this morning was being alone. I'm the only one in this parking lot. Shocker. The only crazy man here at 5 a.m. in 1 degree temperatures. But something that I never anticipated when I built Althea and started van life and started my journey was what winter van life was going to be like. And I built Althea specifically to be in the cold. You probably hear this crazy noise in the background, and that's my heater working like full time right now. But you know, it's 65 degrees in here. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's exactly what I designed and what I had intended. The difference is I didn't anticipate how alone you would be in the winter time in winter van life. Summer van life, when I started May 1st last year. You know, you have friends all over the place. You can drive to any accessible Forest Service road, get access to, you know, the backcountry, and, you know, any off-road capability that you need to get to a location. In the wintertime, it doesn't work like that. The wintertime, the majority is urban camping, or, you know, parking lots, Walmart, you know, Cracker Barrels, hotel parking lots, side streets. It's a challenge. And even if you're with a van meetup or a group of other van lifers, maybe going to ski, more often than not, you're not hanging out outside. It's cold. So you stay in your rig a lot. My window covers have been on all winter long. So, you know, you don't have, you know, views even to the outside. Even though you're in a parking lot, you don't have many views anyway. So you're very confined to your space. It's just completely different than the summer months. So this winter, specifically for me, a lot of things that I haven't worked on came to light. for me personally, like inside myself. I worked very hard, during some things, and I've been always very open about it, losing my father and getting a divorce, over 5 years ago. Both these things happened. And I worked really hard to, focus on myself and my health and my mental health and truly being happy. And I worked on that a lot externally. I changed my environment. I made sure a lot of the things that I had around me were truly the things that made me happy. And I started then doing the things that made me happy. And this was kind of my process. But little did I know, there were a lot of things internally inside me that I still needed to work on. And a lot of those things came to light this winter, being alone. And it's a reminder. I want this to be a reminder to anyone that's trying to get into van life or thinking about van life. If you're getting into a van to run away from your problems or run away from issues, they're going to follow you, and then they're going to come to light tenfold. There's no other way to say it. You're going to be alone with your thoughts, and you're going to be alone a lot. And if you're not in a good place mentally, it's hard. You're going to struggle. And admittedly, I struggled a lot these last couple months. And, traveling to Japan was amazing. We're working on the edit for that, so be patient. But yeah, during these winter months, as much as I've had fun skiing, and we're headed back to Utah to go get some good snow, I really struggled this winter with my mental health. So, I'm working with somebody from Better Health. This is definitely not sponsored or an ad. Maybe someday. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm talking to somebody. I'm reaching out to friends who I trust. I've had, been very fortunate that friends have been able to share, information and books with me that I've been reading nonstop, to kind of deal with some of my, anxieties and some, kind of mental blocks that I've had, from my past and so on and so forth. So, I just want this to be something you think about. If you're getting into van life, or if you're thinking about van life and you're doing it to run away from some things, those things are going to follow you, and they're going to be probably even worse. So, understand, one, that living in a van, you're going to be alone a lot, and you're going to be alone with your thoughts. So having a good understanding of how you deal with your own mental health is really important before you get into a van. And then second, if you're going to do winter van life, opposed to like all my friends are having a blast down in Baja. Shout out to everybody in Baja, because it looks amazing, and there's definitely FOMO up here. But if you're gonna do winter van life, just know that it's very different than summer van life. So a lot of urban camping, a lot of side streets, a lot of parking lots, and you're gonna be alone a lot of the time, way more so than the summertime. So just be prepared for that. It wasn't something that I was necessarily prepared for. I know now I'm a little bit more experienced, having almost gone through a full winter now, so I kind of know where to park and how to live. But at the same time, you're alone considerably more than you are in the summertime. So, but we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to get on the road. We're going to get going towards Utah and get prepared to ski tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll talk to you later. Everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to continue pushing out content. I don't know what it's going to be. It's kind of just my daily adventures or weekly adventures, monthly adventures. We might be headed to Colorado at the end of this month. And then we actually are scheduled, hopefully, to go down to Bisbee, Arizona later in April. So yeah, check that out. That'll be pretty fun. So we'll see you later. Thank you.